Hey, what's up guys? This is Mr. Wilmer here. Welcome to this new video tutorial. Well, I think that this is the third week we're using Adobe Illustrator. I have seen that many of you are really having a good time learning how to use this program. This week you're gonna learn one of the main functions of Adobe Illustrator. One of the things that make Adobe Illustrator so useful and so nice to use. I'm gonna open Adobe Illustrator here. Well, you're gonna see I have some shapes. Well, I know that the first week you learn how to create shapes, but this week you're gonna learn how to create shapes from the default shapes. For example, I created the heart here, and this I did it from a circle. I created this like I don't know the name of this. Well, I created from a polygon. Created this from a star, this from a star. This one I created from a star too. This one I did it with a pen tool, and this one from a rectangle. Okay, so this week you're gonna learn how to create these shapes. You're gonna learn how to use the pen tool for creating this border I created with the pen tool. And I'm gonna open a new document here. I'm gonna start here. First I'm gonna start with the most basic one, the square. Okay, what I'm gonna show you here is the difference between the first arrow, the black arrow, and the white arrow. The first one is the could be like the normal selection tool. It's like the one we have on Photoshop. You can simply select, move the objects, resize them, you can rotate them, and well, that's what the first one is used for. This is a general arrow. The second one is for a direct selection. You can see that when I select with this, my white squares disappear. I cannot rotate with this one. I cannot resize with this one. With this one, what I do is a different thing. Has a different function. I'm gonna zoom in. You can see that we have like a stroke here. This is could be like the vectors, like the outline of the object. You can see you have some points here. These points are the anchor points. Is when you create an object. Every object here in Adobe Illustrator has anchor points. Okay, what can I do with the direct selection tool? I can modify these anchor points. I can click on it and I can move it, look, anywhere I want. So with this one, what I'm gonna do is this shape. Notice that if I press and hold the shift key, I can create like a more could be proportional measurement. You can see here I'm gonna create here like a trapezoid. That's nice. Okay, there I have my first object. I can move this one if I want. Where is it? I'm gonna leave it that way. If you want to resize it, you have to use the first one. Look, big difference. Okay, the second one, I'm gonna show you how to create the heart. I'm gonna create a circle here. I wanna make it proportional, so I press and hold shift, and that's it. It's proportional. I'm gonna change the color here. I have a red. This red. It's nice. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, the first one, the first arrow is for resizing and for moving the object. So I'm gonna select the second one. You can see that the square has 4 different anchor points. So I'm gonna modify them to create the heart. You can notice if I click on one, you can see these are called the anchor management tool. With this you can modify them. You can see. Well, I think that last year you learned how to use the pen tool, and well, you learned how to use this. So what I'm gonna do, if you click here, you can see up here some options I have here. I'm gonna use these two. Look, the first one is for creating straight, and the second one is for creating, well, curves. So I'm gonna click on the first one. You can see now I have some straight here. You can see a big change. The other one here, up here, I'm gonna make the same thing. I'm gonna change it to straight. And this one I'm gonna move it down. You can see, well, I have almost my heart here. I'm gonna modify this one here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do it perfect. I'm gonna move this. Not that perfect, but well, I think it looks like a heart. I'm gonna move it here. Let's see. And there I have my heart. The second one I'm gonna create with the star. Let's see what we can do with the star. You can see a star here. We have the anchor points. We have, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 anchor points. I'm gonna try with this one. I'm gonna convert this. This one is straight right now. I'm gonna convert it to a curve. Let's see, curve, curve, another curve, and curve. You can see what I did here. I'm gonna modify this. This one too. This one too. What I'm doing here is modifying the anchor points. You can see. That's a good thing here in Adobe Illustrator. You can modify your objects any way you want. Oops, 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 sorry. And what I did here, look, I did this from a star. Looks really nice. Okay, let's see what else we can do with the star here. I'm gonna modify the anchor points, but from this one, you can see I can move them. So actually, I can do anything I want with this. You can see now I'm converting this straight to curves. Like clicking here and changing this up. If you want to go back, you click on it and you can straight. Look, you can see a difference. Okay, let's see what happened. I'm gonna try this and I convert this one too. It's the first time I do this one. See, I'm just an experiment. Oh, I think looks nice. Looks like a Play-Doh. I can modify the anchor points. Make them bigger, smaller. It's your choice. You know what to do. Use your creativity here. Let's see what else we can do. I wanna check here what I have here. This one. I'm gonna do this one. For that one, I think I used the circle. So we're gonna try with the circle. Okay, and the next thing I'm gonna show you here is how to add anchor points. You can see here I have 4 anchor points. I want to add some extra 4 anchor points. So for that I'm gonna use I'm gonna change the color first. I'm gonna use the pen tool. You can see a pen tool. If I place this here in the pad, you can see a small plus icon. You can see here the minus icon. I can erase the ones I have. So with the pen tool I can add and subtract. So I'm gonna add some more here. Let's see, here and here. So here what I did is just pull it to the center. I think I turn it like this. I turn it to straight, pull it to the center. I turn it straight and pull it to the center. This one too, straight to the center. You can see I did it right now, look. And just by using anchor points and the direct selection tool. Let's see what else we have here. This one, let's see. I think this one is I think it was another, yeah, it's square, I think. Well, I'm gonna try doing it with this one, with a square. First, I'm gonna convert this into curves. Let's see what happened here. I'm gonna add 2 anchor points. One here, the other one here. I'm gonna move them down. This one too. So I change the color to black. I like it that way. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna show you guys, and what is really important you to learn this one, because next week you're gonna start creating logos. You're gonna create the Apple logo. Later I'm gonna show you how. Well, next week I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna select the pen tool. When you use a pen tool, well, it's very similar to the way you use it in Photoshop. Well, you did it with the banner ad. The difference here is that you have 2 colors, the stroke and the fill. So when I choose it, I can change the colors here. Look, I'm gonna change this to green so you can notice it. So I can create my illustrations here. Look, I can change the stroke size, but the one I want to do is like the corner. So I'm gonna do a corner here. You can see if I press and hold shift, I can create more proportional. You can see very proportional. I'm gonna do this here. Later I'm gonna play. Okay, pay close attention to this. I want to place an anchor point here. Look, but what happened if I click here? Let's see. Well, here, look. You can see here the stroke keeps on the path. So what I have to do here is here in Illustrator, when you're drawing, the path will follow the control from the anchor. So what I have to do is click here again the anchor point to cancel this. So you're gonna click and you can see the difference. Look. So now I'm gonna place it here and later place it here. And that's it. Here I have my corner. See how it looks here. I'm gonna do another one here just to make it look better. So click, click. Nice. I deselect it. I click here to cancel the path. I'm gonna keep going here. You can see it looks really nice. I'm gonna try another one here. Let's see. I'm gonna cancel the path. I cancel the path again. Cancel the path. Cancel the path. Here I'm gonna place it like this. I'm gonna change the color to this. And you can see this is how we draw with the pen tool. You can see the anchor points here, and with the direct selection tool you can modify them. Look, you can change them, your choice what you want to do. Well, for this week guys, your homework is to create 5 different illustrations. The first two, the heart and the leaf, are mandatory. These ones I will ask you to do them. That's mandatory. The rest of the illustration is your choice. Use your creativity. It's your option. Create anything you want. For me, it's fine. That's all for this week, guys. 5-6 different images and upload as PNG or JPG. That's all for this week, guys. See you online.